I think one of the stigmas about making baby food is that you need a bunch of really fancy, food processors and all this stuff to do it. And really that is so not the case. All you need is a good old-fashioned blender. And you also need food storage containers. But you guys, seriously, these don't have to be fancy either. I love these just because they freeze so well. These are the OXO brand, but I am going to put a link in the description for you guys if you are interested. And I really like how they come in these little like sheets of 2-ounce containers with this little organizer. I have organic carrots, organic green beans, an organic sweet potato, as well as organic sweet peas. You just need some basic things to cook or steam your vegetables. My best advice is to steam your veggies because it traps more of the nutrients inside. And I just use this little steamer. You can find these at any grocery store or even online. And this is what I'm going to use for steaming the broccoli. And for the sweet potato, I usually boil it, which is why I have this secondary pot. So let me get started and show you my process for cooking this up and storing it. So I went ahead and added another pot just to make this go faster, but I've got my peas. I am going to cook these for about 5 to 7 minutes once this water is boiling, and when it boils, you bring it down to a simmer. And I'm going to steam these for the green beans. They're in the little steamer down below. You just put a little tiny water in the bottom of the pan, and I'm going to steam these. So it's been just a couple of minutes and things are starting to get rolling. The peas are heating up. This is cooking, and my sweet potato, I just peeled it and chopped it up into little wedges, just one potato, and I am bringing that to a boil. So I went ahead and peeled and chopped up the carrots, and things are progressing well over here. I brought my peas down to just a light simmer to finish cooking them. Green beans are almost done. Sweet potato is going well, and we are getting close to throwing these carrots in and starting blending. So the peas are now into the blender. Make sure you save a little bit of extra water just to pour in, and that way it's going to reserve all the nutrients because that's the water that the peas were boiled in. I don't want to get the camera too steamy, but you can see it's still pretty thick, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water here. Just like that. And we will put this back on liquefy. And there you go, my friends. That is just about perfect baby food. And if I want to even blend this a little bit further, I might get it a little bit smoother and make it a little bit more watered down, especially if this is one of the first times that your child is going to be trying it. Now that my peas are done, we'll come over and check over here. Looks like these green beans are also good to go. And I'm going to take these out, pop them in the blender in a second, and sweet potatoes are done, so let me take these off the heat and we'll let those sit for just a second. So I just dropped the green beans in, and all the peas have been put into their designated containers, and I don't wash this out or clean it out. This is good food. Why? You can't get all the little residue, so just have it in a little bit with the green beans. Those flavors are good together anyway. And there you go, green beans are done. So I'm just gonna put these into the containers. And I just put the sweet potato in. Again, I didn't rinse it out. It's okay that the peas and green beans mix up with a little bit of it. It'll make it good flavors. Carrots are steaming in here while I'm getting these sweet potatoes together. And now the carrots are done, and you guys can see how bright orange these are. That's so awesome. Just even compared to like the canned carrots, this just, you cannot beat it. Okay guys, so this is the complete yield of everything. All of these are 4-ounce containers, and then these are 2-ounce containers. And what I did was I just went through with a Sharpie and just a piece of masking tape and labeled it with the date and what is inside. Now these are from the grocery store. We do keep some of these on hand just in case for some reason we run out of food or on the go we need to grab something quickly, but I really don't like to spend money on these just because they're so pricey. are the peas, right? That's the color that they are. And then look at the peas that I just made. Can you guys see a difference in that? Like, these are bright green, and these carrots are bright orange. It just goes to show and makes you really think about how many more nutrients are packed into this when you're doing it yourself. So this just shows you guys how I'm storing this in the freezer. Like I said, I really love this OXO brand because it comes with these little organizer trays that you can just pull out, and then you can see exactly what you have. If I don't have like enough, like I made too much food, then this is my second best bet. These are Rubbermaid brand. They're BPA free. I got them from the grocery store. That's how I store this in the freezer, and as you can see, it does not take up much real estate. I also want to show you guys this. This is another alternative. If you run out of food storage containers, you can use breast milk storage bags just as easily, and then just use a funnel to put whatever you're putting inside of it. These are organic apples, and then again, I just put the ounces on it as well as the date, and then these can just slide in almost like a little file system into your freezer. So that's another option, especially if you have extra breast milk bags. What you doing? You having fun? Are you excited to have some snacks pretty soon? You are? Well, that's good. You look happy today.